Welcome to our short video showing you how to assent a property to someone named in a will. Assent is the process of transferring legal ownership after a property owner dies. This is something you might need to do if you have been appointed to deal with the property and affairs of someone who has died and left a will. For more general information, including probate and the role of personal representatives, see our video, What to do when the sole owner of a property dies. We understand that dealing with the property and affairs of someone who has died is not easy, and we are here to help at this difficult time. In this video, we will assume the deceased's property or land is registered with us. If it's not registered, head to our website gov.uk for more information. Simply type Register Land into your browser. First, take a look at the property title register. Are all the details correct? Is there anything you need to address? As a personal representative of the deceased, you can transfer the property to the person or persons named in the will. We call those named in the will the beneficiaries, and we call this type of transfer an assent. Let's look at how to assent a property to someone named in the will. As personal representative, you can use the form AS1 to register the assent. We generally recommend seeking legal advice before making an application to us, but if you want to apply to assent the property to the beneficiaries yourself, this video guide will help you. First, download a copy of Form AS1 from our website gov.uk. Simply type AS1 into your browser. Follow the online guidance on gov.uk or watch our helpful YouTube video, How to Complete Form AS1, for tips on how to fill out the form. You'll also need to send us a completed application form AP1. Again, you can download a copy of our form AP1 from our website gov.uk. Just type AP1 into your browser. For help filling out the form AP1, follow the online guidance on gov.uk or watch our YouTube video, How to Complete Form AP1. Before you go any further, complete panel 4 of the AP1. This tells us what you're applying to register. In panel 4, write Assent. Don't forget to use black ink and block capitals. Now you can go back to filling in the forms. We do charge a fee for this service. The fee is based on the value of the property minus the amount of any continuing or registered mortgage or new mortgage. That means if there's already a mortgage on the property and it hasn't been paid off, or if someone is taking a new mortgage out on the property, you deduct the amount left to pay from the value of the property. The fee is payable under Scale 2 of our fee order. Let's look at an example. John Smith dies owning a house worth £200,000 with no mortgage. His executor, Sharon Jones, transfers the property to the beneficiary under John's will by assent. There's no mortgage, so the fee is based on the full value of the house, £200,000. The fee is £70 under Scale 2. Here's another example. Margaret Asare dies owning a house worth £750,000. She has a mortgage with £175,000 left to pay. Her executor, Kabina Asare, transfers the property to the beneficiary under Margaret's will by assent. The fee is based on the property value, £750,000, minus the outstanding mortgage, £175,000, which leaves £575,000. The fee is based on £575,000, so under Scale 2 it will be £145. And one more example. Henry Brown dies owning a flat worth £120,000. He had a mortgage with £25,000 left to pay. His executor, John Brown, transfers the property to himself as beneficiary under Henry's will by assent. At the same time, John takes out a mortgage of £30,000 on the property. The fee is based on the property value, £120,000, minus the outstanding mortgage, £25,000, and the new mortgage, £30,000. That's £120,000 minus £55,000, which leaves £65,000. The fee is therefore £45. For more help with fees, use our guide on gov.uk. Type HMLR fees into your browser. As well as your completed forms AS1 and AP1, you'll also need to send us identity evidence for each personal representative and transferee. That's the beneficiary. Send us a completed form ID1 or form ID3 for each person. For more information about our identity requirements, see gov.uk. Type PG67 into your browser. For help in completing our forms, use your online guidance or watch our YouTube videos. There are video guides to completing forms ID1 and ID3, which you'll find in our public guidance YouTube playlist. You'll also need to send us evidence. That's certified copies of the grant of probate or letters of administration. Please send certified true copies of documents only. Once we have made a copy of the documents you send to us, we destroy them, unless they are cherished documents, such as a birth certificate, marriage certificate, death certificate, passport, or probate certificate. If you send us an original cherished document, we will return it to you, but we would recommend you send a certified copy. Let's look at how you can certify a document for HM Land Registry applications. But first, a word of warning. Do not certify a copy of a document to be a true copy of the original if you know this is not true. If you dishonestly give information or make a statement that you know is untrue or misleading, you may commit the offence of fraud. To certify that a copy of a document is a true copy of the original, the person making the application should write, "I certify this to be a true copy of the original." Signed, name printed, address, date, on the face of the copied document, as shown on screen. Please note, this method is valid only for applications to HM Land Registry, not other organisations. Before you send us your application, check that you've completed all relevant panels of any form you're sending us, such as Form AP1 and Form AS1, and that you've enclosed all the documents and evidence we will need to change the register. For example, a grant of probate, death certificate, etc. Check you've enclosed identity evidence for all parties and/or applicants, and that you've enclosed your payment by cheque or postal order payable to HM Land Registry with your details on the back. Please note that once you have signed and dated Form AS1, it takes effect as a deed and is legally binding. So if you're not sure about any aspect of the application, get advice from your legal advisor before you apply. If you're lodging an application with us yourself, send your completed form, along with all the documents and evidence to support your application, and the relevant fee, if required, to HM Land Registry, Citizen Centre, at our standard address for applications. Type HMLR address into your browser. A few more tips before we go. Please make sure documents are clear and readable. Provide a translation into English or Welsh if you are submitting foreign documents. And if you're not sure about anything, seek advice from a legal professional. We hope you found this information helpful. You'll find more guidance on updating property records when someone dies on our website gov.uk. For more short videos on land registration topics, subscribe to our YouTube playlist, Public Guidance. You will also find plenty of information and guidance on a variety of topics on our customer training hub on gov.uk. For tips, checklists and guidance, simply type HMLR training into your browser. Thank you for watching.